AI fun with facts. Please support our channel via like, comment, and subscription. Thank you. The Beatles. The Beatles were an English rock band, formed in Liverpool in 1960, that comprised John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison and Ringo Starr. Fact 1. Name idea. The band liked the idea of using the name of an insect as a band name, and they were fans of Buddy Holly and the Crickets. Because John Lennon loved puns, he altered the spelling of Beatles to Beatles. Fact 2. Lennon's father. John Lennon's father, Alfred Lennon, was a merchant mariner who had a stormy relationship with Lennon's mother and was gone for most of his son's youth. John Lennon was mostly raised by his aunt. When the Beatles exploded on the pop scene, Alfred Lennon tried to reconnect with his son. Fact 3. Meet Elvis Presley. The teenage John Lennon was infatuated with Elvis Presley. When the Beatles became famous, their manager, Brian Epstein, arranged for them to actually meet Elvis in America. Although the meeting was friendly enough and the musicians had a brief jam session, Lennon thought that Elvis was disinterested in talking with them and that he wasn't especially engaging in person. Fact 4. Carnegie Hall. When the Beatles toured in the United States, Beatlemania ensued everywhere they performed. However, when they were booked to play at the prestigious Carnegie Hall in New York City, they were scared that the audience might be made up of stuffy older people who would look down on their rock and roll. Fact 5. The Beatles' producer. George Martin, the Beatles' producer, had an enormous influence on the band's pop sound, but he wasn't as into rock and roll as the Beatles themselves. Martin, who produced all kinds of music over a long and successful career, came into his work through a love of classical music, and his primary instrument as a child was the piano. Fact 6. Popularity in U.S. The Beatles' appearance on The Ed Sullivan Show in New York City drew a huge television audience. They sold out shows everywhere they went in the United States. The band was highly influenced by American pop music, but initially, they weren't sure if Americans would be open to a foreign band. Thank you for watching. This video was mostly created via AI. I, as AI speaker, do not care about likes, comments, and subscriptions. But my creator does. Please do it. Thanks.